Hi guys, Carla here. So the main trailer for season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action show, was released yesterday, and I do have some thoughts. I will try to keep it short because really they're very quick thoughts, I guess, but I do have to talk about it because that trailer was fire. I'm just gonna say it right off the top. That trailer was fire. It's just a trailer. We don't know what it's gonna be like, but I liked season 1 of the show. I should say, when it comes to Avatar, the original series, I am very much a season 3 girl. Season 3 is my favorite, but also I am not as attached to season 1 as apparently so many people are, I guess, because people didn't like season 1, but I thought it was fine. I thought for what season 1 is in the original show, they did what they had to do. I don't know why the expectations were so high. Season 1 is just not my favorite season of the show or of television in any kind of way. It's a very basic season. It's very stretched out. And I thought that the live action show did what it had to do. It was good enough. That was it. It's not gonna be my favorite season of television ever, but neither was season 1 of the original. So I was fine with it. I think people were a little harsh. I think their expectations were set a little too high for season 1. Now season 2. Season 2 changes things because it might not be my favorite season. Like I said, I'm a season 3 girl at heart, but season 2 is where everything starts ramping up, is where we figure out what we actually need to do to defeat the Fire Nation and to bring balance back into the world. We meet our team. We find our team, even if they're not quite together at that point. That's when we know all our players, basically. And there are many, many, many amazing moments in season 2 that I love. There are also a lot of overstretched plot lines. They spend a lot of time traveling because the Earth Kingdom is freaking huge. And I think a lot of it can be trimmed down. So I had high expectations of season 2, higher than I did of season 1. I watched the trailer. I love the trailer. I think the trailer is doing again what it has to do, what a live action adaptation has to do, which is trim the fat and just get to the main points. There are some changes. Personally, I quite like what the changes are. From what I can see of the trailer, I obviously expect there will be more, but I I don't mind changes as long as they're done for a reason. Like, I was just thinking of the One Piece live action adaptation a few days ago, and it's like they moved the entire Garp reveal like 500 episodes from the anime, they moved it up. And it worked. So, like, just the mere fact that there are changes doesn't mean they're gonna be bad. The first thing I have to say about the trailer is that, oh my god, I don't remember her name right now, but the actress who plays Azula, 8. That woman just owned the entire trailer, and I love it. And here's the thing, Azula, when she was in season 1, she was good. I enjoyed her. But also season 1 of the original didn't have any Azula at all. So, like, most of her scenes from season 1 of the live action show were scenes that they had to create for the live action show because Azula didn't have any scenes at that point. And I thought it was good. It added a little bit of texture to her character, especially her relationship with Ozai, her relationship with Mei and Ty Lee. I think that worked. But of course, because they were scenes that we'd never seen before, it's a little bit difficult to say, oh, that was excellent, right? It was good, not excellent. Season 2 Azula. Season 2 Azula is so good. And she now really has material to delve into. And I think my first reaction to the trailer was, oh my god, how does she sound so much like cartoon Azula? It's freaking me out. Like, it's seriously scaring me. She sounds so much like the original Azula, you guys. It's uncanny, and I love it. Like, it freaks me out, but I love it. See, I cannot wait to see what she does with this character in season 2, because season 2 Azula is just chef's kiss. She's great. Other things. Toph looks amazing. The earthbending looks pretty good. I like it. I wish we had heard Toph speak. I'm curious about that because we so far haven't heard her say anything. And I really want to know like how her interactions with the rest of the gang are going to be like. But I only have a month to wait, so it's not that bad. Judy. You guys, I've heard some people complain that Judy is not as scary in the live action as she was in the animation, and I'm like, are you insane? She said like her voice sounds like it's AI. In a bad way. Like it sounds like a bad AI robocall, and it's fucking perfect. Like this is why you have adaptations, because you can add that little nuance that is slightly different, but it's very relevant to modern times. Like back when Judy was like when the series was coming out, and we didn't have this worldwide anxiety about AI. Judy was meant to be a different thing, right? It was meant to be this kind of Cold War spy thriller remnant. Now she feels like a robot, and it's creepy AF, you guys. Like think of her as a robot, think of her as AI, and it will freak you out so bad. Like just that one line, because she sounds so much like she's AI. I know she's not actually, she's an actress. She said the line herself, but I wonder if they instructed her to talk like AI, because that would make total sense to me. And then the one other thing that I wanted to comment on, apart from the fact that, everything looks great, if I have to watch another trailer reaction where people say that Gordon looks like a grown adult, I'm gonna die. Like, yes, he has grown. That's what children do. Wow, you've discovered something mind-blowingly new. But also like he doesn't look that old. Like, yes, he's taller, yes, his voice is deeper, but he still has the baby face, you guys. Like when Azula says the line like Suzu, he's a little boy, they put in a shot of Gordon as Aang where he looks like a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he doesn't look 12, certainly, but you still look at him and you think he's a teenager. So like, let's not nitpick about that. It's the real world. It happens. People grow up. That's just something that happens. But then the one other thing that I just wanted to comment on, and if you're following me on socials, you've heard me screaming about this already. I hadn't even noticed, but watching reactions to the trailer kind of informed me that there is a shot in the trailer where Katara is disguised as the Painted Lady, which is not something that happens on the show until season 3, but it's also a very isolated episode. Like, it doesn't really connect to any of the other episodes around it. So they can move it around. I don't mind. Like, my issue is not so much that they've moved it to season 2, because a lot of the season 2 events, you can tell from the trailer that a lot of them have been moved so that they take place in Ba Sing Se. So they're not going to be running around the entire freaking Earth Kingdom the entire time, going to different places in the Earth Kingdom. Everything is going to be very contained to Ba Sing Se, and I think that's good. And I think that could work for the Painted Lady very easily as well. Yes, she wasn't a Fire Nation town before, but like the fact that they were Fire Nation wasn't really the point. It was a point, right, that they made, because then Sokka wasn't really interested, I think, in helping them because they were Fire Nation, which is something I always kind of didn't like, because remember, first season Sokka was the one who wanted to help people even if they were Fire Nation, so that never made any sense to me, not really. So if they can move that around and kind of nix that part of it and just keep the Fire Nation for season 3, I think that would make a little bit more sense. But no, the part that I'm actually excited about is that the shots that show the Painted Lady also show the Blue Spirit, like in the same shot. Like, guys, look, I'm a Zutara fan. I cannot help it. I am a shipper. That's what I do. And Blue Spirit Painted Lady lore is kind of a thing in this ship. And listen, I'm not kidding myself that they're gonna change the ending or anything. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I am also not sure that they're gonna have any romance, like, at all outside of Sokka and Suki. Because Gordon is so young, like that they might change that. But I don't think they're gonna make Sutara canon. That's not a thing. Like I'm not fooling myself that that's gonna happen. But because I know that it's not gonna happen, I will take every little crumb of Sutara I can get. And the fact that the Painted Lady and the Blue Spirit are together in the same scene, you guys, oh my god, I'm dying. I am dying. It's so great. It's so cool. I love it. I can't believe they're giving us this. And I think it's going to make sense because, like, I don't think it's just fan service. I think they're doing it for a reason. And the reason might be that that is sort of the way, because Jet is around there too. That's somehow Jet is in there too. So I think Jet's gonna die, and we're gonna see him die. Like, I don't think they're gonna leave it ambiguous because there's a shot of him in the trailer where he's crying, I believe, and I just think he's gonna die. I think we're gonna see him die. So I think Jet is gonna die, and I think Blue Spirit and Painted Lady get thrown into the catacombs together. That's how they end up in the catacombs together instead of doing it like separately. So I think that's why they decided to do that. And if so, I think that's very smart. But I also think as a fangirl, as a shipper, I just can't help but squeal, you guys. It's gonna be good. I can't wait. We have a month to go. I am really excited about season 2. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Uh, so we'll see. I think, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.